Tonight on Maui Chopper, a brush fire threatens to engulf a neighborhood.
Son of a... This thing is growing huge. This is it.
And later, the Windward crew plan a bright surprise for Pete.
I've always loved the color pink.
We're gonna paint Pete's car pink.
What the hell are you gonna do with that roof?
Oh! Here in Hawaii, you need a vehicle that you can go to the beach, and if it gets sandy or dirty or whatever, it's no big deal. It's about what you fly, not what you drive. It gets washed once a year, whether it needs it or not. I've always loved the color pink. I've had pink bicycles, I've had pink shirts, I've had pink slippers. I like the color pink.
Pink helmet, pink shoes, he's into it. He says real men wear pink.
If I had to beat him up in any way, I'd just say he just needs to be more of a man and get rid of this whole pink thing.
Good, that's what we need.
Like he says, it's the new man's black.
It's one of the reasons I always liked pink, because before I got married, all my clothes were either gray or pink because I just throw everything in together. So those are the colors you get when that happens.
Yeah, there's a fire over here in Kihei, and it looks like it's getting out of control.
Yes, sir, we have fire and rescue there right now.
All units at the Kihei fire, all units at the Kihei fire.
Pete's on duty. He knows that if the fire gets out of control, Air 1 will be called in.
A brush fire in Kihei, multiple calls coming in. It's really windy today. Kihei's ready to burn. In this kind of wind, if this gets across the highway, this will be serious. We have a lot of wind here on Maui. Fire will double its size every 3 minutes in the first half hour of a fire.
The fire just jumped to cattle pastures, another caller. 14's responding. And also, engine 10 will be responding. Right now we have at least a half an acre, burning pretty good towards the south.
If it's a half an acre right now, it'll be 10 acres in 4 minutes. The work that we do is all about accuracy and speed.
George, can you see heavy smoke down in Kihei?
Yes, I do. Very heavy. Be careful, Petey.
A lot of people ask me, you know, oh, this is dangerous. What if you have an engine failure? My point has always been anything can happen to anybody at any time.
The fire department ground crew uses Pete to track the blaze's direction.
A cigarette butt rolled up against the grass, and then a heavy wind just kind of started it off.
Okay, Pete, make an assessment and see if you can handle it. Otherwise, bring back another bird or two.
That's 10-4.
Pete immediately realizes the fire is spreading out of control and about to jump the highway.
Got heavy smoke down here in Kihei. Get Dean back for sure. This thing is growing huge.
He won't just need one backup chopper, he'll need two.
Big gust back here. This is gonna roll. This is it.
Pete's quickest supply of water is in the swimming pools of the surrounding neighborhoods.
Urban firefighting at its finest right here, man.
Gusting winds, heavy smoke, and power lines leave no room for error.
10 foot over that pool.
south of this fire.
What we're gonna do is add a fire break along this road to keep the fire from jumping. Keep it away from the homes.
With one rescue helicopter already in action and 2 more on the way, Windward Aviation has dispatched its mobile fuel unit to the scene.
Pete, how you doing on fuel?
I'm good right now, dude.
Is this cul-de-sac where I'm set up pretty good?
It's perfect, bro. I hope these guys aren't bummed I'm taking their pool.
It's like good with all this wind. I mean, these fires just take off like crazy. Everything's so dry over here, you know, you do whatever you can to try and save your house.
Air 1, Air 1.
Go for Air 1.
Air 1, I'm over by the highway here, and it's a container, sort of in the middle of the fire. There's some gasoline stored inside this container. I got some plastic burning on the outside. Can you give me a drop over here?
It's okay, I've got it.
You're approaching me now.
Yeah, bro.
A firefighter spots a container of gas bombs that could explode at any second.
This container?
Yeah, affirmative. Air 1 from command, how's that look now? Is that thing kind of secured now? I can't see from this side.
We got it.
With the container fire eliminated, Pete and the ground crew fight to keep the blaze from crossing a gulch parallel to the highway.
Yeah, guys, Air 1, it has not crossed the gulch yet. Just protect those houses south of the gulch. Man, it is smoking windy up here.
At any moment, the fire could jump the highway and engulf an entire neighborhood.
Right around the pool, it's probably 40 knots and it won't decide which way to blow.
Air 1 has no time to stop for anything, just as Keith is checking in on Pete.
Pete, how you doing on fuel?
He sees the fire getting out of control.
Son of a...
Coming up next, Pete is out of fuel
Still does not want to give up.
and makes a tricky landing on a busy street.
You gonna let a bucket go in the street and then land?
That's affirmative.
A raging brush fire threatens an entire community on Maui's south coast.
Oh, that's windy. It is bad.
Pete struggles to keep the flames from crossing a gulch parallel to the highway.
It has not crossed the gulch yet. Just protect those houses south of the gulch.
But now, he has a bigger problem.
Son of a... It's gonna run out of fuel.
Air 1 has been dumping water on the blaze for over an hour, and now has to land in the middle of a residential neighborhood to refuel.
Pete'll come down, lay the bucket down, I'll grab the bucket, and then he's gonna shimmy on right down over here. I'll get him some fuel. Should take about 6-7 minutes to get him up and going, and then he'll be right back on the fire again.
I'm gonna drop a bucket there where I'm gonna land and it'll hold the dirt down.
Okay, I got this car that's gonna come out and block the street.
That'd be great. I'll come in on my next drop.
Copy that.
He's gonna do this drop now. So if you can just make sure nobody comes this way, he's gonna drop some water in the street so he doesn't blow too much dust up.
Neighbors are real excited to see you come in so close to their house.
Yeah, nobody likes the helicopters when it's noisy, but boy, when the fires start, they sure like you around.
Ain't that the truth?
Pete dumps a bucket to keep the dust down.
try to be as proficient and as quick as we can. If you're in a bad place, be there for a smaller amount of time. If you have a situation with a pole or a wire and make contact with that, it is unforgiving. There are very few situations where people survive. They're usually fatal.
With no time to spare, Air One quickly refuels.
You are such a superstar. I see people throwing money at you down here.
And returns to battling the brush fire.
Thank you very much for your help, Keith. That's some serious wind.
Rescue crews have now been engaged in battling the Kihei blaze for over 2 hours.
Police and fire departments are just awesome being able to handle this kind of stuff.
With the fire line successfully established,
Now they got traffic moving at least in one direction.
ground crews have finally stopped the blaze from increasing in size and crossing into the residential area.
We're gonna catch this. It's not gonna make it across the highway, but we'll be okay here.
Now, Pete moves in to put the fire out for good.
Even with that guy just spraying that whole thing down, still does not want to give up. There's some really nice homes back here. Horrible to lose some of these.
Now that Pete knows the fire will not cross the highway, he no longer needs his backup.
Pete, A1, are you on frequency?
Hey, Dean, how are you, bro?
How you doing? Yeah, we just coming back and we just finished. Are you back on that fire?
Yeah, but we got it. We caught it just before it crossed the highway, but whew, it was close.
Okay, so I'm off the hook. You don't need me, yeah?
Nope, no need, bro.
While Dean heads back to Windward, Pete stays at the fire to put out the remaining hot spots.
There's still some hot spots in there?
Oh man, there's some super hot spots. I didn't realize there was so much stuff in here.
And finally, after what turned out to be a 5-hour mission,
We're looking pretty good on this thing. Everything looks pretty secure right now.
Okay, Pete, thank you.
Air One is relieved of duty
Yep, we were lucky on that one, baby.
and heads back to the Windward base.
Well, another fun day. Saved some houses today. It's a good day.
Up next,
We're gonna paint Pete's car pink, okay?
the Windward crew gives Pete's car a much-needed makeover.
Holy toly, what the hell are you gonna do with that roof?
Pete has a full day of flying on his schedule. Plenty of time for the Windward crew to complete their secret mission.
Maui Tower, good morning. Helicopter 1 Whiskey Alpha East Ramp. We're ready to go.
Pete's car keys. Okay, we got him. Let's go.
Over the harbor and through the woods to Lahaina we go. Oh yeah, we're good, baby.
We're gonna paint Pete's car pink, okay?
Okay.
We're gonna paint it bright pink.
Okay. Oh, that thing is pretty ragged, huh?
Yeah, I mean the body, actually the roof is ragged,
Holy
but the body
toly,
itself-
what the hell are you gonna do with that roof? Huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll-
God.
Oh God.
Are we gonna paint all this too?
No, I think we should mask that.
Okay. We'll just paint right over this, right?
Yeah.
This thing is pretty trashed.
Okay.
It's gonna look better than what it is
What
now.
about the wipers? We mask or we shoot it?
No, we better mask that.
Okay.
I think it's a piece of The roof looks like hell. It has rust all over, and it has pukas, what we call it, holes all over the roof from the salt air. But we'll do it. It's no problem. I've been under worse things.
We're going to the paint booth to paint Pete's car. Pete spends a lot of time at work. Nice little payback. He's gonna appreciate it. I know it.
No problem here. We're good to go.
Happy to see
Hey,
you.
brothers, we are about ready to rock and roll here. Mission accomplished.
Philippe, whoa.
Hey, it looks good.
Pimp my ride.
First time the thing's ever been washed.
Yeah.
He is just gonna have a meltdown. You know what? You should have just cut the top off. This is some serious pimp, man. You guys need to get a fish tank in here for him. You even got a pink thing? Are you kidding me? Hey, babe.
Yeah?
Look at this.
Pete is on his way back. Gotta get it done.
Hip hip mobile.
So you have a tall guy and a short guy walk into this bar. And in walks in a horse. And the bartender says to the horse, "Hey fella, why the long face?"
I got Pete coming back from his flight shortly. We want to finish this up, bring it inside, and close the door.
Tower helicopter, 1 Whiskey Alpha, just confirm I'm cleared across.
Just use caution.
All right, thanks, Leonard.
Wait, you gotta be careful, babe. You just screwed that up.
Can you do that?
Babe!
No, just wipe
but
it.
that can't, the
just,
pink...
Just...
Up next, Pete gets a big surprise.
Oh! Oh my goodness!
Chief Pilot Pete has just landed after a hard day's flying, and the crew at Windward Aviation has been working hard on a surprise.
I want to show you something on 7.
Okay, you want to show me something on 7?
No, actually, it's not 7, it's in a hangar.
It's what?
Oh, yeah, it's on 7. Yeah. Oh, no, it's not a 7, it's on a hangar.
He hasn't looked yet. Pete, he's a hard worker and a good guy. Real good guy. He can be quite entertaining in the office.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
There's nothing wrong with
I'm
me.
being nice.
You kind of scare me when you're being nice. Oh, no, man. Oh! Oh, my goodness! Oh! Oh, my! Oh, you guys! Oh, this rocks! You pimped my ride!
Go sit in it! Go sit in it!
I called it!
Oh, my! Does my wife know about this? My wife is gonna go, who did that? And then when I tell her, she'll go, well, it certainly looks better than it did.
Hey, just drive it around the block
Oh, dude,
for us
I
here,
gotta
man.
drive this thing.
It runs better now.
Oh, well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is so cool. I'm going all the way down the runway. Oh, yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo! is so cool. This is bitchin'. I love these guys, you know? Come on, look at that. That is so cool. They've always given me a hard time about my truck, and they take me under their little wing and help me out. Look at that. That is looking cool. That, come on, you guys have got to admit, that is looking sharp. You know what? I'm very excited to go to the fire department and show up in my new pink vehicle. And I'm hoping, I don't know what time it is, but I'm hoping the chief is still there on a Friday, because I'd like to take him around town and in the new pink Windward vehicle. That is so cool. That is just the coolest.
Pinch myself.
Thing looks brand new.
It looks brand new, man. That thing is the baddest.